Welcome to this week's episode of Essentuary. We left off last time deep in the bowels of a dungeon, the party having taken a job after joining the Adventurers Guild. They looked through the list of jobs on the board. Well, more like the jobs were read to them, since only one of the group can actually read, and so they had to have a member of the Adventurers Guild help them.
Books are for dummies.
They determined... Yes, exactly. So they decided to take this one because there were some archaeologists wanting to come in and do some exploration in this temple, as it was originally housing the Yuan Ti, or snake people. However, there doesn't appear to be any of the snake people here, just some random skeletons and so forth, which is rather peculiar. We left off having made camp in a room, having cleared several other rooms, but this one being kind of nice, a little out of the way, somewhat protected. Currently, you came through a doorway that was to the west side of the room. You are in a space that has two doors to the south. One over in the southeast corner and one in the south middle. And as a additional piece of lore for this, we've decided that it would be more fun for Grimbeak... Wait, Grimbeak? How did I get that right? No. Grimmel Sharpbeak to be using Zaratan's Ashulian hand axe in place of daggers, because it's cool. So, it basically functions the same, but it's a rock that can bash people over the head or do cuts instead of just being a finesse dagger. So, party, welcome back.
Why, thank you.
Yes. Rest did very good. Barry wake up. Feel like Freya approve of what he has done so far. Feel twice as powerful as before. Barry now knows stuff Barry did not know before. Barry is pretty happy.
Such a low intelligence, you talk a lot.
I find,
You'll find that.
in my experience, the stupidest people tend to talk the most. That's why you always see these people like reading books at university and all these other stupid things that stupid people do. Not smart people like us.
Yes, you're right. I see. Oh, yes, I get it.
Barry don't judge. All are equal under eyes of Freya.
Except for those who are unequal, because some people are more equal than others.
Yes, exactly.
Whatever.
I think even Freya recognizes that below a certain intelligence level, it does become bestiality.
What is this bestiality you speak of? That sounds like hocus pocus. Mumbo jumbo. Dibbity jibbity.
I've never
The
heard.
lava that Freya does not bless.
Aha. Sounds like your goddess is not so godly after all, and very considerate. How rude of her.
Be
She has
careful.
standards.
Be careful, Fairy. You treading on dangerous waters.
Hey, I have standards too. Look, I'm standing right here. I could be flying over there, but I'm standing. By the way, thank you for the shoulder ride the last time. I get the feeling that these people would not take too kindly to me flying around and flittering in their faces. They seem very, uncultured.
When you stomp your foot as you're standing, you kind of roll your ankle a bit.
How do you people do this all the time? Someone's civilized.
My wings are my most precious inheritance from my family. I only use them under very specific circumstances. But I mean, my wing muscles aren't fully developed yet. I can't fly very well.
I find that a good drink and a long run helps you with your wing development.
Running helps with flying?
Why, of course.
What an interesting idea.
Haven't you ever heard people say around the world, fly away, and they just start running? See? That's why I learned to develop my wings. The family was very confused, but they soon came to understand it.
I too am very confused, but I guess I will believe your words.
Ah,
So
small
fly.
brain people. See? Stick with me, I'll teach you.
He's talking about the great fairy philosophers, the Wrong Brothers.
Why, indeed. After all,
Anyways.
2 wrongs make a right.
Should we open one of these doors? One of our many doors.
That is up to you guys.
I don't know, they do seem
Which
very
door?
adorable.
I don't get it.
It's okay. Small brains don't. I accept that.
I don't have a small brain. You're the one who's small.
Ah, would you say you have a bird brain?
I don't get your joke.
That's okay.
What do you mean?
You'll get it eventually.
What do you mean bird brain? I'm not a bird.
Could be worse. Could be a hair brain. Those stupid rabbits, they're like getting into trouble all the time. And what I never got about the rabbits, why, once a year, they leave eggs everywhere? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
They don't lay eggs.
Exactly.
That-
That's why they're all harebrained.
Yes, while those two are kibitzing, Barry goes over and opens the door to the southeast.
Okay. You see a long hallway that proceeds down south in front of you for a good 25 feet before turning to the west.
All right, me go down hall now.
You proceed down the hallway, and you make your turn to the right and then a turn to the left as it reorients you back south. And there is a T-junction that goes 2 directions. You look to the east, and you see that it goes down about 10 feet and then curves to the south. And to the west, it looks almost like the inside of a mask, but it's like 7 feet tall, and there appears to be a handle, about where a door handle would be, but it's like a big lever.
Orc.
Me try lever.
Right, you push the lever down, and the door begins to swing open, kind of up to the right, and you see into a pretty good-sized room that's, like 35 by 25-ish. I mean, it's good-sized. You see that part of the ceiling is collapsed in the center, and there's a doorway immediately to your south, one kind of across the room on the northwest corner, and one in the northeast corner.
There's a hole in the ceiling?
Part of the ceiling is collapsed. There's no hole, it's like the tiling fell down into the middle of the room.
Well, it seems quite obvious we should take this door. And Pop Winkle picks a random door. But there's 3 doors?
There's, yes,
All right.
southwest and north.
So he chooses the south.
All right.
D3 says 1,
You-
so must be 1.
Awesome. All right. You throw the door open to...
Well, I think it's more like difficultly drag the door open. I don't think I quite have the stature
Okay,
to
well,
throw.
whatever. Good point. All right. You start pushing the door open slowly, which, as you're pushing it, you start hearing a clattering inside, and there's kind of a scraping sound that starts coming towards the door.
All right, I close the door.
All right, you pull the door closed and almost immediately start hearing what sounds like a scratching from the other side.
All right, fair adventurers,
Here's
I
one.
think this may not be the right door after all. I meant to say the other door. He goes to the one next to it.
The northeast or northwest?
If we were on the south, then it must be west.
All right. You go over to the northwest. This. All right, you find it's stuck. You're gonna have to make a strength roll to try and push it open.
Oh, yes, my excellent strength. Oh, what was it? -1, so 14.
You push hard, and yep, you are able to pop it open, and it slides. You look into even a bigger chamber that is probably like 40 by 40, and it, as you kind of glance through, is decorated with groupings of draconic faces that have been carved particularly into the south wall. And on the north of the room, there is a spinning wheel on a stone pedestal facing to the west.
See? It was obviously this room. Look, they even have a spinning wheel set up for us.
So, Fairy, what, you want to spin yarn right now? We no have wool.
I prefer to spin tails, but yarn could be also doable, I suppose. But I hear that humans like to buy these things.
Me not lug spinning wheel round. We here to do job. Clear. Dungeon. Get paid.
Oh, fine. But
Can
what?
I examine the spinning wheel?
Yeah.
Of course.
Ha!
You wish
That's a
to.
7.
It looks like a spinning wheel. It looks relatively clean compared to other things you've seen, the detritus around the dungeon, but that's it.
Boring. Useless. Let's move on.
Oh, fine.
All right. Well,
No, me investigate dragons.
all right. You go down and you see the various faces kind of in groups. There's one group of 3 that appears to be kind of on the east side of the south wall, and another group of 3 kind of on the west side of the south wall. There's a doorway dead centered between them, and you can see there's a small doorway way off in the corner on the west side of the room, southwest corner.
All right, me try small door first.
Okay. You go over to the small door and you find that it easily opens, and there is a narrow passageway inside that goes basically a step south and then turns immediately to the east.
All right, me see where this leads.
Okay. You loop around the corner and you end up looking to the north through basically like 2 eye-sized holes and you see your companions that are in the room to the north of you.
Oh, me see peephole.
Yes.
Wait, peephole or people?
What people would be down here? I thought we were tasked with cleaning this place up.
And you guys that are in the room, you hear me see people coming out of one of the draconic faces.
Don't mean to frighten you, my fairy friend, but I believe that statue just spoke to us.
Really? Huh. How conversational. Quite nice of it, actually.
Do you think I can convince it to join my army?
Quite possibly. I mean, you're going for an army of good. Makes a lot of sense to me.
No! Army of evil! This statue looks fairly evil. Maybe it will join me in my escapade. I puff up my chest and fluff up my feathers and strut up towards the statue.
Okay.
You there, draconic statue friend! Join me in my quest for conquest! I swear I shall reward you once we have finally obtained my goal.
Well, Barry, this is speaking directly to you inside. Do you want to respond, or should we have a contest of persuasion?
No, me just turn around, walk back into room, and say, it was me. I was the one that said peephole, not people. You were speaking to me.
We're a draconic statue? Why have you not told us of this before?
Barry is a
Methinks
draconic
maybe
statue?
you're not-
Whoa. And things you learn about your friends every day. You think you know somebody, and then suddenly they become a draconic statue.
Like, I don't even know you anymore.
To be fair, did we ever know him in the first place?
You make a valid argument.
Thank you. I try.
Me thinks you two not as smart as me once thought.
Say that. The only way you could have spoken is if you yourself were the draconic statue.
No.
I think you're... Do you not
That
know?
sounds like something a
See
draconic
for
statue
yourself,
would say.
little bird man. Go through small door. Look around corner. You will see 2 holes where you can see into this room, where you will see me and Fairy Boy.
Alright, maybe I will! Grimmel marches into the room. There's silence for a bit, and then Grimmel comes back out. I see.
Hey, what did you see?
We have been tricked. I believe we are being watched by someone else who is not us. And not the orc.
Ah. Scandalous indeed.
Alright. Me just ignore these 2. Me try other door in south.
All right. You open that door and find a hallway that looks like it kind of turns in front of you, almost like there's a big impediment permanently in the wall. Like it looks like there's a big rock and they had to move around it.
Alright, which way does it turn?
It goes to the east and then south if you want to follow it.
Me follow it.
Alrighty. As you turn around the corner, it goes south and then west again, and you see ahead of you there is a door on the south side.
Does hallway keep going west?
No, it just turns into that door to the south.
Alright, me try door.
Alright. As you go over to the door, you grab it and you try to pull. You find that it's locked, and let's see, make sure I get this right. Oh, I get trying to read this thing correctly. Oh yeah, jeez. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, so as you're standing there, you are narrowly missed by a flail that comes from the ceiling and lands in the door next to you.
Me jump, startled.
And you see it's spiked and really stuck in.
Me think it is door's fault. Me hit door with sword.
Roll to hit.
$22 to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Alright, me roll
Do
for
some
damage.
Yeah.
Me do 11 damage.
Nice. You just blow that door to splinters, and that flail falls to the ground, free of its mooring.
Okay.
Nevermore.
Me pick up flail in left hand and see what is beyond door.
All right. Okay. You knock it open, and you find inside is a long but narrow room. It's only about 15 feet wide, but like a good 35 feet long. And against the south wall is a kind of traditional looking treasure chest with 4 skeletons laid upon it.
Any meat on them? Or are they just completely bare bone skeleton?
Just bare bones, and they appear to be crossed across the top. Like 4 bodies were laid upon it and sacrificed.
All right. Me walk up to skeletons. Me swing flail at them to see if we can knock skeletons off a treasure chest and possibly trip any kind of trap that might be on treasure chest.
Well, you're not particularly skilled at the flail, if I remember correctly, so that might be interesting. Considering your weapon of choice is a longsword, so you're trying to hold a chain and swing a ball. So this might be interesting. I'd say roll to hit with your dex, but no proficiency bonus.
So you want me to roll a dex?
No. So basically, it's roll to hit, and you just do +2 for your character as you are right now.
Okay. 12.
As you swing, you hit the top skeleton on the pile, causing its skull to go flying off in the corner, and the bones to compress as it collapses to the floor. And in doing so, the other 3 spring up into action. And we'll have everyone else roll initiative. I'm giving you the top one since you just did that.
Okay.
Wow, it's totally unexpected. How would this have happened? Don't know. 8's on initiative for Grimmel.
Uplight Winkle gets a nat 20.
Wow.
Yes, that's exactly when I want to have a nat 20 happen. It's totally going to be at initiative time.
Well, guess what? You get to move first.
Well, yes, actually, you do. So, there are 3 of them. What are you going to do about
Try to find a place to hide.
it? Well, I mean, you could always go... Well, you could just hide behind your companion. I mean, Barry's right there.
That's most likely what will occur. And try to make myself as small as possible. And, if not that, then find a little nook and cranny to hide in somewhere.
Fair enough. Alright, so you are hiding. And the first skeleton...
Oh, shoot. I
Let's
forgot
see,
what
what
I
do we
can do.
got?
I forgot that I can actually hide as a bonus action now. So, yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, we are gonna... They have short swords and are gonna swing them at you. So, the first one... Or, sorry, not you. Swing at Barry, because he's out front. And that's a 17 to hit.
It misses.
Nice. And then the second one, it's on the other side, takes a swing, and it nat 20s.
Oh, my good lord.
So it will hit... Oh, I'm only rolling one of these damages. So it hits you. It hits you hard for 8 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yep. Grimmel.
Can we just assume that in case Barry falls, that I'm sitting around with a prepped action of some sort to say, avenge them?
Sure, that's perfectly fine. But why don't we let Grimmel go? Curious to see what happens.
What would this? Oh, wait. 1 second.
Their bone, it sounds like the perfect use for your rock.
You just want me to use my rock.
Rock and roll!
I kind of do, yeah.
You're right. I search around in my pocket and pull out the shiny rock, of which I have named it. It shall not be known as the official name you gave it earlier, and now I just call it the shiny rock. It is the shiny rock
That's
of
good.
promising.
Awesome.
I scream, "Take this!" and I run up towards the nearest one and jump up and bash it in the skull with it.
Awesome. Roll to hit.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Two bludgeoning damage to the skull.
Nice. Whack. You see it kind of, its head kind of go to the side and then reorient itself. It, if it had brains, they would be shook. But since it's just a skeleton, you see the transfer of energy.
Wait a minute. I have a mechanical question about this magical rock. So, if it's a proficient weapon, would it not be a dex bonus that would be going onto that weapon for damage?
It's still +3.
Yeah, but he is right that you should throw your dex
So not
bonus
this
on.
too, because I'm pretty sure you don't have negative or 0 dexterity as a winged friend.
So add damage.
Yeah, add another +1, so it actually becomes a 3 damage instead of a 2 damage.
You're welcome.
I have become 50% stronger.
This is the
I
only
like
way
it.
Poplet Winkle can actually do any damage, by hiding, taking a crack shot, and then going away again.
And it's going to try to hit back at you as you ring it, and it swings back, and that's a 16 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Ah, alright. Well, it will try and hit you with its short sword, and you're so small it has trouble, but it still connects for 3 piercing damage.
Wait, 1 sec. Can I make a reaction?
Of course.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna do the basic warlock thing and cast Hellish Rebuke.
Nice.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
So
All
apparently
right.
when you hit Grimmel, you get 50% back. Okay. Yeah. So he can make a dex save.
Make a dex save?
We all know skeletons are known for,
Yeah.
for their dexterity.
Yeah, he rolled a 6. With
Cool.
his dex bonus.
Yeah, he fails. So that is... I did not roll well on damage. So that's only 4 fire damage.
Still, holy crap. He is...
Yeah.
Bone charred.
Yes.
Alright. Back to Barry.
All right. So, what do we have here? We have 3 skeletons that are attacking.
Yes.
Still, they're all ambulatory.
As you are standing, there's 1 to your left and 2 to your
Barry
right.
has some bigly words.
Yes. Me, super smart. Me just don't like to talk about it. All right. Me swing, mighty swing at 2 to my right.
Are you still using your chained weapon, or just drop it and switch to your sword?
No, drop flail, take sword in both hands.
Nice. Okay. I gave that to you as a bonus action. So you're taking a swing to one of your right?
Yes.
All right. Go for it.
That is 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
That is 11 damage.
Dang. All right. That's a hell of a hit. You see, like, chunks of bone go flying as ribs fall off, and, you know, pieces of the skeleton scatter around the floor. He's not down, but you took, like, major chunks of structure out of him.
Nice.
Alrighty, Poplar Winkles.
Well, considering the fact this entire time I've been trying to hide behind someone as best as possible, I don't think I can really have a shot available. So I'm just going to jump in, and stab the closest thing possible.
Well, let's see. If you're behind Barry, you could go left or right from behind him, and strike either one that's... So to your left, the one is obviously unharmed. To your right, there's Chunky and Chari.
Well, I like to think that Barry is right-handed, so he's just going to pop out from... Or probably is right-handed, so he's going to pop out from behind the leg and try and stab at the skeleton. Like, ha-ha!
Okay.
And,
Which one? Chunky, Chari, or unharmed?
I think he's going for either Chunky or Chari.
yes, that one. Yeah, anyway, the one on the right. So that's,
Yeah, there's
That's,
two on the right.
18 to
That's
hit.
why we're saying. Well, it hits one of those two.
all right. And that is a whopping 6 damage. Wait, I forgot my,
Well,
sneak attack. And
it doesn't matter. To either
All
one,
right,
it kills it.
Victory!
Which
Awesome.
one do you
kill?
kill? Chunky or Chari?
The one that was on the right. I'm not sure the
Yeah,
There-
both are on the
okay,
right.
then
Pick one on the
we'll
right,
say
one or
it's a
two.
Chunky hit that charred him. Yes, that one. Yes.
Whatever. It's dead. I'm taking out Chunky. All right. So the one that's unharmed gets to swing again at Barry, and that is a 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Ooh, that one's a 6 piercing damage.
Very hurt bad.
Barry needs food badly.
All right.
Barry needs these
Grim-
skeletons to be more incompetent.
And then Grimmel.
And once more. Who else wants a piece of this? Oh, I guess Chari is still in front of me, so I'll hop up again and bash him in the head with my rock again.
Awesome. Go for it.
I don't feel like wasting more spell slots. 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
I figured as much. I just imagine he jumps up and then just like misses it, so he just like flies over his shoulder like ah!
And it's a 7 to hit back to you as it kind of leans back and you miss, and then it swings at you.
It does not hit either.
Oh, all right. Well, you guys just went back and forth.
Alright.
And Barry, you've got the healthy one to your left still, and Chari to your right. Uh-oh.
All right. Barry going to lay hands on myself. So that will be, I will heal 10 points, which brings me up to 16.
Okay. Is that your whole action for this round then?
I would assume that would be right.
It should be.
Yeah, that's what you do instead of attacking.
Well, I can't take another hit. I'll die. You took me down from 20 to 6, so I gotta boost myself back up again.
Fair enough. All right. Well, Poplar Winkle it is then.
All right. Poplar Winkle does a quick stab. Just to make sure, see if he can do anything. It's a 17 to hit. All
That
right.
hits.
This is not a sneak attack, obviously. So that only does 3 damage. And then as a bonus action, he goes and hides back behind Barry's calves. Masculine, manly calves.
Right on. All right. Well, you hit him, and he kind of hisses and only sees Barry and goes to swing. That's only a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Nice. So he misses, and then Grimmel. It's you.
Again. Well, my rock didn't work last time. Chill touch! Alright.
Okay.
As a 19 to hit.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that hits.
I've got a good spell attack bonus. I have 20 charisma. Okay. 3 necrotic damage to Chari.
Chari is not doing so good. You see bones start to fall off, like wither and turn to dust and fall away from him. He's not doing so hot.
And because he's undead, he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until next turn.
Okay. Well, he will make his attempt to attack with disadvantage. And, oh my god, it's still 20 to hit.
You rolled 2 20s.
I rolled 2 dice exactly the same. They weren't 20s, but with his modifier, it's a dirty 20 on each one.
Screw me, I guess. Alright.
Hold on. That's absurd. I gotta re-roll
No,
that.
no. It's fair. It's fair. You go ahead. Roll your damage.
Okay, sorry. Well,
Fine. I'll survive.
okay, it's 5 piercing.
That's fine. I'll get him
Okay.
back later.
Barry, do something quick.
All right, me going to use spell slot and divine smite, and I will roll to hit the undamaged skeleton.
Oh, it has a little bit of damage from Pop Art, but it's mostly undamaged.
Ooh, not good. 13 to hit.
That actually hits.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, so equal damage. Right.
Having trouble with your damage there?
Well, you know, me gotta use lots of dice for damage. Emily, can I see your other 28?
Jeez. Brag much? Jeez.
Alright. Let's see here. So that is 11 plus 9. That is 21 damage.
Holy crap! Yeah,
Yeah.
he just explodes. It's bone meal is what you see. You just take a full swing and he just turns into dust.
Nice.
Remind me not to get on your bad side. Oh.
Well,
Good lord.
Freya, not like undead.
I'd say so. Well, Poplar Winkle, there's only the one guy left that's not looking so good.
How far away is he?
Barry's right.
All right. I stab again. My obviously hidden location of his Barry's thighs. Which is a very intensely hidden location. Can we just assume that's going to hit with the advantage and everything? It's like
Sure,
16
whatever.
to hit plus advantage, and if I roll again, so
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
you got it. Yes,
Okay.
you got it. Go ahead.
And that's like another 10 damage.
Yeah, this one completely. I mean, he didn't have a lot left in him, and you just knocked all the joints to pieces, and the skull hits the ground, does a little top spin before resting on its side.
Magical.
All right. Barry slowly sinks down to one knee, bows his head, gives thanks to Freya, and then says, "Ooh, me really tired now."
Don't get tired. Get even.
Tell you what, little fairy man, why don't you go check treasure chest?
Oh, well, that seems like a reasonable expectation. I mean, people do like to leave treasures all around all the time. So, Padrino goes over and inspects the treasure chest. And he gets a 5.
Well, I mean, I guess you just look at the top and you're like, yeah, there's
Yep.
a bunch of coins. Guys, there's a bunch of coins.
Look at this amazing thing.
So, did he actually open it?
Yeah, he like opens in and looks and he's like, yep, there's a bunch of coins. All right, I'm good.
Looks good to me.
Grimmel will inspect the treasure chest.
I mean, he rolled a 5, so I had to.
Yeah, I rolled a not nat 1, but it becomes a 1, so, you know, I don't do much better.
You just look at the chest and are like, I believe him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Barry go over to treasure chest and start scooping coins into bag, saying, "Well, maybe Foxglove can help. She seems to have obsession with money."
There you go. So when you start scooping coins, you find several hundred copper pieces, several hundred silver pieces, a couple dozen gold pieces. There's just tons of coin in here.
Well, you know, the job was to clean out
Oh,
the
we did
mine,
it.
and this seems like a job for cleaning. I mean, people do leave stuff around all the time.
But they won't know, won't.
Yeah, what do you mean not know? This is literally our job. We have to clean this place out.
Right, you're right. But also, maybe if they were expecting this kind of treasure, I mean, they just find an empty chest. You know, they never have to know there were
Why would you have an
Coins in
empty
here.
chest? That doesn't make any sense. Like, chests should be full of stuff.
Well, they can assume some adventurers from long before cleared it out.
Then wouldn't they
Obviously.
just take the chest?
Right?
What is with you humans and other people? Like, you just leave stuff around all the time, like expecting other people to clean up.
Don't judge,
No.
little fairy man. These
There's
coins
not a
help
human-
buy much beer.
There's not a human in your entire party.
Okay, well, other bipedal creatures that may or may
I
not
guess
share our similar values.
How about creatures of the material
yes,
plane? Being that you are from the Fae.
those kind of people. Yeah. The losers.
That just covers everything. All right, so you clean out a bunch of the coins, and you look. There's a few other things non-coiny in there. You just leave them and go on.
I mean, are they books?
What do non-coiny things look like?
Oh, you know, some type of jewelry, some kind of a like a little bit of what looks almost like some clothing, you know.
Me
Stuff
take
like
jewelry, me leave clothing.
Okay. All right. You pull out a couple of pieces of jewelry. You just throw them in your bag.
Yes.
Cool. All right. You've got them. We can work out
Bobby
values
goes for
later.
the shiniest things only.
Ooh.
And to be fair, he can't carry that much.
Well, Barry's got basically all the shiny.
Of course he would.
No, he doesn't have my shiny
Ah.
rock. Does not have all the shiny.
All right. Me go back way me came.
Oh, just you're gonna work your way back up to the north?
I'm assuming there's nothing else in this room, is there?
Nope, there's not.
Yep. Me go back to room with spinning wheel.
All right. Cool. All right, you go back into that room. It is as you left it.
All right. Me try door to west.
There is no door to the west here. This is the where you had the two to the south, and the one you came in from, which is now on the upper east side.
Me go back way we came.
Okay, if you go all the way back the way you came, or sorry, so you go into the next room over. There is still an unopened door to the north, and
And one south.
yes, and one south.
Great. Me, since we have a job to clean out this place, me open door to south.
Alrighty. Oh, that's the one that
Grappling
Poplar Winkle had opened. Yes, there was the scratching sound. Alright. You open the door and you shove back a assembly of what looked like it used to be several soldiers, but has now become one, like, multi-skeleton. So, like, 6 limbs with 3 arms and 3 legs. Like, a skeletal centipede of humanoid parts.
It looks tasty.
All right. Me feel disgusted by this. Me swing sword at it. Me use searing smite.
Nice.
Oh, not good roll at all. Me waste spell slot. That only 11 to hit.
Well, it actually is. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't quite get over the natural armor barrier as you're swinging in your sword. Instead of doing damage, it just kind of skids along the assembly of ribcage bones and hits the door jam.
So does that basically waste my spell slot then? Since it's
Yep.
kind of a failed attack? Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Worth the shot, though. Everyone else, you want to roll initiative?
Poplar Winkle gets 9.
19.
You did better than me. I nat 1 for the creature.
Nice.
So, Grimmel and Poplar, you both get to go before I do.
Huzzah! Just as I planned it.
Correct. How far away is this thing?
It's right in the doorway, right in front of you.
So my party members are pretty close, huh?
Yes.
Darn. Unfortunately, my best spells are radius from myself, which means you would be in the way. I mean, technically I could cast it anyways, but it probably would be kind of frowned upon.
You have Witch Bolt, don't you?
No.
Oh.
Even if I did, I wouldn't have the materials for it.
What kind of cantrips do you have?
I mean, Eldritch Blast. But,
Oh, that's the one I meant.
yeah.
You can use that.
But it's lame. I could be doing so much better. Alright, fine. Eldritch Blast.
I like to imagine that the Eldritch Blast comes from the beak.
I'm a firing my laser. I rolled a 26 to hit.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, you hit.
Alright. Eldritch Blast damage. It's literally just 1d6. 3.
3 more than 0. Good job. You blasted it. Poplart.
Well, isn't really hidden or anything. So I guess that equates to 11 to hit, trying to stab with a dagger.
That does not hit.
Surprise.
All right. Well, he rears back and comes down with his first. He gets 2 attacks because he's got extra limbs. So he comes down with his first swing at Barry and misses completely. Good lord, that was a low roll. And then his next one comes down, and that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And my first roll was a 3. 2, 4, 6. 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
As you get skewered. But you have a chance to respond. Go.
Okay, well, me out of spell slots, so me just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Uh, 23 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, that hits.
$11 damage.
Nice. That's a good solid hit.
Well, good thing, too. Me not survive another hit.
Well, you still have movement. You want to pull back?
Yeah, me probably should.
Alright, you pull back. Take a step out, away, exposing Poplar Winkle. Poplar, what do you do?
Scream and stab for... Oh, okay, that was like a 22 to hit. Alright,
Yeah, that
And-
hits.
stabs for... Oh, actually, since it's a dagger weapon, that would be actually 10 damage.
Lord.
Dexterity bonus weapons.
Yeah.
So,
You, get it in a spot and you stab it and you actually free a joint and one of his
Right.
legs falls
and then
off.
he goes to hide back behind the legs once again.
Alright, he rehides behind Barry. Alright. Oh, did I skip Grimmel?
No?
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I was supposed to go Barry, Grimmel, Poplart, so yeah, I did that right. That's a skeleton's turn. I'm sorry, our last battle was still in my head, and I wanted to make sure, because you guys flipped positions, that I didn't miss anyone. So, my apologies. Okay. 2 swings, let's see. So he comes through the door. He'll take 1 swing at Grimmel for... Oh yeah, that hits. And that is a 6 piercing damage.
Alright.
Yep. And he goes to swing at Barry. What?
Nothing to worry about.
Okay. He goes to swing at Barry and nat ones. And in this case, he goes to swing as hard as he can, and his arm breaks free of its socket and goes flying down into the room behind you. So he is now armless and unable to do multi-attack anymore with that arm.
Oh. Thank Freya.
But it is your turn, Barry.
All right. How far away is this monster?
Well, you moved back, so let's say that with it moving forward, it's back to being within a good, 5 to 7 feet from you.
Okay. Me take mighty swing with sword again.
All right.
$15 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. 12. 12 damage.
All right. So you see that joint that had come apart, and you just slice your sword through it, and you crush those bones down to the floor, where they collapse and remain motionless.
Okay. Nice. So, monster is dead?
Yes.
Oh, thank Freya. All right. Little Birdman, how are you faring?
I feel that if a single rat were to bite me, I would perish.
Okay. Me think we should go back into spinning wheel room, and do long rest.
Well, it hasn't been very long since you guys had a long rest, so you're not going to be able to really sleep or anything like that. You could short rest and roll some hit dice, but you've only
Okay.
been up. I mean, it's morning, effectively.
Yeah, we do that because otherwise we not going to make it.
Yeah, alright. So we'll take a short rest.
I mean, I don't know how often can I lay on hands?
As often as you have spell slots for it.
Well, I don't. Really? Do I still need to use a spell slot? Because lay on hands I could use when I was a level 1, and that was before I had spell slots.
Oh, it's a cantrip, right?
I don't know. I think it's just part of the paladin thing.
I mean, there's probably a cantrip.
Oh, it's just an ability?
Yeah. So, like, cantrips are basically abilities.
Let me look it up real quick.
It doesn't say it's a cantrip.
It usually says, like, so many times per day, or... Let's see. Oh, well, that is absolutely useless. Lay on hands. Here it is.
Like I have a total of 10 hit points I can do, and I think that's it. So I've already used that.
Yeah, so it says, you have a pool that replenishes every long rest, and that pool, you can use land hands whenever you want. Every time you have a long rest, it resets, and that pool of hit points that you can use is 5 times your current paladin level.
Oh, 10 hit points.
Okay. Yep, which I already used.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we should do a short rest then and roll a hit dice.
You know?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Go
and
sit for
guys,
like 20
the
minutes.
secret to not getting hurt is don't get hit.
Yeah.
Wisdom of babes.
Alright. So just one hit dice roll then.
It's up to you. You can use multiples if you feel you need to, but how many do you have?
I mean,
It's only it's 1 per level, so you should have 2 available.
I will use that then because I need it. Ooh, I rolled well. Nice. Plus 10, baby.
All right. Well, I just got 12 hit points back. So I'm back up to full health. All right, that was it. Of course, I still don't have any spell slots, which is an issue. All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Well, let's go check out that room that held that amalgam.
Awesome. Well, you go into that room and you find that it's relatively small, but the floor is covered with what looks like various precious stones.
Precious as
So-
mine.
Yeah, there's like, some azurite, some agates, some lazuli, moss agates, obsidian, rhodochrosite, things like that.
Oh, look very pretty. But
Oh yeah, lots of them.
not cut. Maybe leave this for archaeologist. Otherwise, me pick all up.
I have a feeling Barry's the type that would go into a diamond mine and be like, ugh, these uncut diamonds utterly worthless. Only cut ones valuable. And just walk away.
Possibly. I mean, it's a fine line between, looting treasure and, I mean, we're supposed to clear this out, but I would think you'd want to leave something for the archaeologist.
Fair.
I mean, the archaeologist is there for, scientific discovery, so he might not care that much, but then again, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, maybe they're British and they're just there to steal everything.
Right? Well, I don't know. What does the rogue say? I mean, I would think the fairy would have a much maybe possibly a more avaricious nature.
Well, I don't think the rogue is...
What say you? All right. Poplar
We lost
Twinkle
him.
maybe AFK right now.
Well, how about we'll say that he's just like, people leaving their crap all over the place. Look at these worthless rocks. And then wanders away.
Maybe. All right. Well, me fix room location in mind. Maybe come back later. Me
There you
check door to north.
All right. Well, that one swings open easily, and you find that it is the room that you had your long rest in. You recognize it immediately.
Oh, nice. Okay, me go back through room me had long rest in. Me go back down hallway. Then me turn east and go through hallway that goes south.
Okay. So you go all the way to the end, and you find yourself at a T-junction that goes east and west. You can see it is a distance each way before one of them, the way to the east turns north and the way to the west turns south.
All right. Me try west first.
All right. You go to the west, and it turns to the south, and then starts to spiral downward. You can see this is a descending staircase taking you deeper into the earth.
Okay.
This looks absolutely promising, not sinister at all.
Me not sure. Me
And
think
I'll bring up my map for that. One sec. Never know how far you guys are gonna make it,
Well, me think maybe we should clear this level first and then go down.
It is always an adventure with you guys. All right, you descend down the stairs as it curls around, and you find yourself facing west. You reach the end of the corridor, turning to the south, and find yourself staring at a door. There it is. This one appears to be very well made and very stuck.
Me not sure this is wisest action. Me think maybe we should go back up and check hallway to west, and then come back and try this after long rest. Another long rest.
Companions?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes,
I
I
agree.
agree.
Naturally.
Is-
Yes, I just sorry,
Yes,
just
there he
step away
is.
for a quick second, but I'm still here. I mean, Papa Winkle isn't really phased at all because
All right.
he never got hit. So, okay, sounds good. He likes having big people to hide behind.
All right. Then we go back upstairs. We try hallway heading east, then north.
All right, go back upstairs. Bring up my room notes for this real quick. All right. This one. This door looks much more simple than the last one that you had seen. And as you go to move it, it provides a small amount of resistance, but you're able to wiggle it and push it open. What it reveals on the other side, though, is interesting. In the center of the room, you see a stone chair, and across the west wall are skeletons hanging from chains and manacles, with the like stone throne looking at them.
This appears to be an entertainment place.
You, my dear friend, have a very strange idea of entertainment.
Well, there's a throne facing it, isn't it? So somebody would watch. So, therefore, entertainment.
An astute observation.
My father often goes to places
Ah.
like these.
I see your father is a man of culture.
I would think so, I guess. He never let me come in with him, though. He said it was not for the eyes of me.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, most young
Are there
children
any
don't
doors?
appreciate most culture things.
I can
Well,
appreciate
you
it.
can now because you're no longer a child? Yes, we'll say child.
Well, alright, there are several doors that appear to lead out of here. In the northwest corner of the room, there appears to be one that is made of stone. Behind the throne, there are two doors, one both on the east wall, one kind of more north, and one down in the southern corner. Both appear to be made out of wood.
All right. Me try southeast wood door.
All right. Southeast. All right, you push it open and see a long, skinny room running only 15 feet wide east-west, but another like 45, 50 feet north-south. It appears to be littered with bones that have been spread out, and some of them almost like melted away. As you're standing in the door, you look to the south and you see there are two doors. One in the southwest corner going west, and one in the southwest corner going south.
So you say bones look partially melted?
Yes.
Or me not like. Alright. Me walk across bone floor. Open door going south.
As you walk across the floor, I need you to make a deck save.
Uh, 12.
All right. You fail the save, and as you move across the room, a liquid comes spraying out of the ceiling on you and begins to burn. And it does 4 points of acid damage as it melts into your skin, gets inside your armor.
Ooh, ouch. Me run back out of room. Well, no, I guess maybe me not. Me hurriedly run an open door.
Which one? The one to the south? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see. You slam into that one. Yeah, you slam into the one on the south, causing it to fly open, and you fall into the hallway beyond.
Okay. Me dump water on me trying to wash acid off.
Where are you getting this
All
water from?
All adventurers carry water. It's just smart.
But water is for drinking.
Yes, me use drinking water.
Actually, I have. I almost want to try something.
Okay.
So it's coming from the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Let me see. One sec. Is the ceiling considered like stone ceiling?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a spell from my patron called Earth Tremor that essentially makes an earthquake in my area surrounding me, and if the ground is stone, it becomes difficult terrain, it gets broken up. If I were to fly and perch myself upside down with my wings flying on the ceiling, would that be able to trigger that and I would destroy the ceiling?
I'm going to say absolutely yes, but I'm totally going to have you roll for doing that.
Of course. How do you want me to roll for this?
I'll tell you, because this is a crazy one. Let's do a acrobatics check first to get you up there.
Yeah, alright. Okay, come on, please. 16.
Success. So you've landed up there. Now, channel that patron energy.
Alright. I hold my rock for good luck. Okay.
Rock solid.
16 to attack.
I'm gonna give you that, yeah.
Alright!
You, the ports crack and crumble and get clogged. You have rendered the trap inert.
I fly back down to my party. Heh. Fools scared of some simple acid rain.
You know what they say? Acid rain.
You didn't get hit by it.
Some
Hurts.
stay dry and others feel the pain.
Hilarious.
What hallway look like?
Just relatively simple. Goes to the east and to a door.
All right, me try door.
You grab the door and you go to turn it, and you find that it's stuck as you go to force. I need you to make a, let's see, Constitution check.
Ten.
Man, having a hard time. So you go to push it, and you feel it starting to like burn your palm, but you try to power through, and you can't get it to open, and you pull your hand back, and you look down, and you see in the palm of your hand the fancy flourish emblem that was on the knob is burned into your palm.
Make
You
mad.
take 1 point of damage for that.
Okay. Me hit door with sword.
There you go.
Oh. 14 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh, good. Ten damage.
Nice. You break through the middle of the door, but you see that latch on the side stays put. It stays in place. And the area you break open is just big enough to squeeze through.
Just big enough for who? Me or
Yes.
little-
No, for you to you squeeze through. They can just step through normally.
Oh.
If it's so small that I can't even fit through, that's
Grim
going to
no.
be a fundamental problem to our existential situation here.
Yes. You can walk through. The orc has to squeeze.
Grimnall. Can you walk through, then open door from other side?
Wait, you're asking me?
Yes. Walk through, open door for me so I don't have to squeeze through. Me already damaged enough.
Why can't Pop Like Winkle do it?
I'm watching our backs.
Fine. I go up to the door opening and try to walk through it.
Well, yeah, you can get yourself through it. You know, it's relatively easy for you. It's just a tight squeeze for Barry. So you get your body through, and you're on the other side. You're inside the room.
And do the latch and open the door now?
This is below me, but I do so.
You
I
reach
thought it
up
was more
and you
above you, but okay.
grab the latch and nice. All right, you go to pull it open, and as you grab the knob and turn, I need you to make a Constitution check.
And these people always say I'm from the weird.
That's
They are weird.
a nat 20 on the Constitution check.
All right, you just flip it open, then you pull the door open. You're like, there you go.
Big baby.
Well, me have taken most damage so far, so me tired of getting hurt.
I'd like to thank my patron for that maneuver. He's very Constitution based.
Alright, what does this room look like?
Well, so basically, there's almost nothing here. It strangely looks like it's been cleaned. There is a portcullis on the north side of the room at the west corner. A smaller than average door going out the east side of the room. And on the north and south extremes, almost perfectly centered opposite of each other, is a large circle that's been painted in purple, like some type of like a lilac paint, and then like a charcoal black center.
Okay. Yeah. Me take step back into acid room. Me grab a couple bones. Me go back to this room. Me toss bones at circles.
Okay. It hits the wall and bounces off, falls to the ground.
So, no trigger traps. No,
Nope.
nothing falls. Nothing gets sucked into black hole.
Nope.
Okay. Me step into room.
All right. And you see what I talked about.
Yeah.
Everything seems relatively safe, although oddly clean.
Me walk across floor. Try extra small door.
Okay. Let me bounce over to my notes. Opa. You find that it is locked.
Oh.
Like securely locked. Like someone has actually used a key and latched it.
No. It's a rogue ferryman.
I mean, I can try.
Unlock door?
But, I mean, you may be overestimating the power of fairies in these situations.
You rogue, are
Who's
you
a
not?
rogue? This is rogue idea you're speaking of. That sounds almost metagamish.
I don't know. Can you pick
Well,
lock or not?
It's always worth a try. I mean, let's see what you can do around here. Let's see. I get a 21 on sleight of hand.
Lord. Yeah, you pop that lock right open. You're like,
It's more
I hate doing
I thought
this.
I thought you said this thing was locked.
oh. All right. So the door pops open, and you see a small, short passageway inside that goes to a. Well, I guess who's going through and looking? Is it just Poplar?
Peeks through.
Well, there's a short passageway before you can see the room on the other side. So do you go down and look?
Sneakily.
Okay. I'm just going to give it to you because there's nothing to roll against here. So you sneakily do that. And you see a room with larger doors going off, 2 to the east, 1 to the north. And as you're looking around, I need you to roll me a intelligence save.
Oh, my strongest of saves.
Oh.
That was a joke.
We're aware.
Okay, I get 6.
So you suddenly can't remember why you're here or what you're doing, and you turn around and wander back into the other room, and you're just like, there's nothing there, guys. Yeah, we should just
Hey
leave.
guys, voting place.
Me thinking.
But as far as you know, he's just said it's just empty. There's no reason to go there.
All right. Well, I guess me take word for it. Me go back. Me try looking through Porculus.
Okay. As you peer up through the portcullis and you see that you can see into the room. There's roll me a see how good your eyesight is. So I'm kind of thinking let's do like a perception check because it'll kind of give me an idea of what you're seeing.
Uh, 4.
You see vague shapes as you look up, almost like some kind of maybe a statue of some kind. There might be something on the wall. You can't really tell. It just looks. It look like a room with some stuff. You're just kind of like, eh.
Okay. Me try to raise Porculus.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Uh, 11.
You try, but you can't seem to get it lifted.
Wait, it's a strength check?
Yes.
Let me
He
try.
gave all he could and couldn't move it.
Let me try. 14.
Even you helping, you guys can't seem to lift it up.
What is Porculus made of?
It would with like metal reinforcements.
Me swing sword at it.
Go for it.
Oh, much better roll. 22.
Oh geez, yeah. Your sword just like lands right in the weak spot.
12 damage.
Yeah, you break right down through it. It's almost like you're zipping through the line of the support boards, just like pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, that teach Porculus.
There you go. So then the wood is easily just pushed away.
Okay. Wood must be rotten. Me walk into room.
I think it's perfectly good wood, but you just hit it so hard, you're like, must be rotten.
Yes, that true.
Man. All right. Now that you're in the room and you start looking around, you see there does appear to be some type of a passageway out on the northeast corner. You can also now more clearly see the things that were here. Just next to that passage on the northeast corner, there appears to be a small idol on a shelf. Appears to be carved out of stone, though you don't recognize immediately what it's an idol to. You also see there's some writing scrawled on the wall over to the left, but you have no idea what it might say.
Okay. What does idol look like? Me staying far away from it, though.
Well, you want to roll a religion check, or so if you just roll investigation, I can give you a detailed description. If you want to roll religion, you can see if you recognize what deity it might be related to.
Me try roll religion, but me have no me not have much hope.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming, were you looking for description or for religion?
Religion. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Well,
me have minus
depends.
3 on both.
Oh yeah, but it depends on what I'm going to tell you.
Religion.
You know? Okay, so you go for religion, and you scratch your head, and you look at it, and all you see that makes any sense to you is kind of a pointy nose and reflective eyes, and you're just like, I got nothing.
Me think so. Me give white birth. Me try passageway to northeast.
Alrighty. Where am I? Alright. As you go through the passageway to the northeast, you find a simple wooden door, which is easily bypassed. And inside, beyond it, is a round room, almost perfectly round, with a dome top. And in the center stands almost like a guard, an unmoving, like, ogre. You see that it's just standing there as you throw the door open. But it doesn't look like a ogre like you've seen before. It's more of a frozen, like still.
Okay.
And there is a passageway, you see a door behind it.
Okay. Me throw javelin at ogre. See if ogre actually moves.
Okay. Roll to hit, I guess.
Uh, 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Can I get a damage roll as well? Just for my tracking purposes.
8 damage.
All right. The javelin hits, burying itself into the chest, at which point, all of a sudden, you hear a as it begins to step forward, an arm reaching up, grabbing it. It's about grabbing your javelin and pulling it out of its chest. It's about 15 feet from you, and holding your javelin in its right hand, or in its left hand, and a morning star in its right hand.
Me thought so. This archaeologist, he better pay big for this. This much bigger job than we were led to believe.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Well, Grimnall, do you have... Huh? Do you have nice radiant attack for this?
Yes. Don't know, because I expended both my spell slots now.
Oh, alright, well, never mind.
I just have my rock. My very shiny rock. Lead me to victory.
Alright, me leap forward, me swing sworded ogre.
You guys have the opportunity to do any number of things here, and all right, I'll just throw myself at the problem.
Well, I mean, okay, one, we're not too smart. Two, we're supposed to clear this dungeon for the archaeologist. Three, we've expended all of our spell slots, so there goes most of our flexibility.
Exactly.
I mean, we've basically got two choices: either attack this thing or run away.
Yep.
So we'll try attacking first, and then maybe if we need to, we'll run away.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I just I like to see what you guys come up with. Creativity is key. So.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your attack roll.
All right, me rolling.
Although you technically did, I guess, throw your javelin.
Oh, but then you don't think started walking towards us.
Oh yeah, good point. All right, go for it.
All right, not good. Me rolled nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh
You
yes.
you go in to attack. You miss. You roll, and you end up behind it, but on the ground.
Okay.
So basically, my thought was you went to hit it as hard as you could, missed, kind of tripped, and ended up behind it. So you didn't take any damage. You didn't hurt anyone else. You're just prone for the moment.
Yeah, me prone. Me got it.
Yeah. All right. So you're kind of in the middle of the room, and then I guess we should do. Can I get you guys, the rest of you, to roll initiative? Because we'll leave everyone else as is.
Grimmel got 11.
Uh, 12.
Poplar? Well, all right. You guys just keep switching positions.
I like to make it hard on you.
That's all right. I keep rolling incredibly low. I got a 6, so.
All right.
Thanks,
So,
Poplar
Poplar.
begins by hiding behind whatever he can, like running away, trying to get out of the viewpoint.
Well, you could. Okay, so you just kind of go back and around the
Yes.
corner a bit.
Peeking into the room, or
Okay. No, you'd have to go
But-
back into the previous room.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just kind of
Go
around the
peeking in.
corner. Okay, gotcha. Grimmel?
Well, I take out my rock. There's only one, isn't there? Yeah, alright. I just run up and start bashing him in the knee.
All right, you go for the knee.
His most vital joint.
That is true.
I rolled a 6 to hit.
That doesn't hit. You well, I mean, you hit him, but you don't do anything. You just like his natural stoutness resists your rock.
No, not my rock. Without my rock, I'm nothing. If my rock doesn't work, what else?
But it's enough to get his attention, and he's like, "Ah!" And as you're down there, you whack him in the knee with the rock, and he swings down to hit you. That is a 17 to hit.
It does hit.
All right. And as you are there, you get whacked by that. There it is. I had to find the right die. Morningstar for 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you fly across the room all the way to the far wall, your little body hitting it and kind of going splat against it.
Wait, what? How much damage?
4.
4 bludgeoning damage. The rest of what would have been the damage went to your kinetic force and threw you across the room. So now you're behind Barry, even all the way against the wall.
Okay.
And for the moment, we'll say you're prone just because you had the wind knocked out of you. Barry, you're on the ground. What do you do?
I suppose me get up.
All right, so you use half your movement. You stand.
All right. Me swing it over.
All right, pull out your sword and swing.
Oh, much better roll. 22 to hit.
Oh yeah. You want to call a shot?
Me swing at back of knee. Maybe get lucky shot. Me hamstring it.
Nice. All right, you're swinging at the back of the knee.
Ooh, not great. 7 damage.
All right, but you cause his knee to buckle because he had just turned to the left, knocking Grimmel away, and as a result, he kind of buckles on that side. He's got to right himself when it comes back to his turn, giving Poplart an opportunity. You see that all his weight is on his left side.
I attack from my hidden shadows location, and oh dear lord, I'm really glad I have advantage on this. Because I rolled a 5. Oh, that did not help. I rolled a 2 after that. So, Poplart, basically misses. Even with all my buffs and everything else I could possibly do. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
All right, you throw everything you can at him, and you're like, "Crap!" All right, Grimmel, you catch your breath, expending half your movement to do so, and you right yourself. What do you do?
Well, this has made me upset, angry, if you will. I will harness the power of my patron, and my rock suddenly turns to stone. My skin
Your rock
suddenly
turns to stone, and the
rock.
skin turns to rock.
Okay.
Yes, that's that.
But the skin turns to stone, and the rock turns to flesh.
Now. Alright.
Sorry.
Imagine suddenly the walls and floor just become like living flesh. Just
Oh God, I was thinking just your rock, that your shiny rock became your skin, like you switched places with it.
oh, that suck. Okay.
Anyway, so you're stone skin now.
Yes. And I have a higher AC. Haha.
right.
Alright. Let's Eldritch Blast him. Actually, wait, no. Chill Touch. That's a 23 to hit.
Holy crap! Yeah, do you want to call that shot?
Like,
His kneecap or something.
well, he's already down, so his head.
No, he's not down. He's not
Well,
down.
no,
All his weight's on his left side, and because he had
No.
turned and then got his right leg hit.
Yeah. So, but like, he's like slightly hunched over. Ish.
Ish, yeah,
He's like teetering.
yeah.
Kevin is like teetering. He's like on one leg, basically. He's
Okay.
on his left leg.
Sure. Essentially, how Chill Touch works is like a ethereal hand just kind of latches onto the target for the round.
You can grab his ankle and
Yeah, grab his ankle and just whips it out from under him. That's 7 necrotic damage.
Holy crap! All right, well, you grab his left ankle that's got all of his weight on it and cause it to melt away, and it falls to the ground. Its entire body slumping down. It is now prone.
okay.
Hold on,
Very-
it's its turn real quick.
Okay.
It tries to get up by putting your javelin first down into the ground and then righting itself. And let me roll for this. Oh man. It gets itself up. It's supporting itself on your javelin, so it has no use of its left side. So it can only hop. So everything is considered difficult terrain for it now. And it turns around and tries to take a shot at Barry and misses completely. Like, hilariously misses.
Nice.
All right, Barry, it's facing you, holding itself up by your javelin.
Well, me know what me want to do, but me should really just take a swing at it. Me swing at its leg that it's standing on with sword.
Awesome. Go for it.
Uh, 12 to hit.
Still hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Me seems to be doing one good roll than one bad roll. Uh, 10 damage.
Jeez. That's a good, as you would call it, bad roll. Nice. You take it down, and you do that 10 damage right to its leg, and it falls down on its back. It is prone. All right, Poplart, it's prone on the ground in front of you.
Can I go to snap? Sneakily and such. Okay, finally, 20 some to hit. Like 21. 22.
All right, you
Alright,
hit,
and actually-
obviously.
Hit for 11 damage. That's not even counting the sneak attack.
Holy. All right, so you jump around out and you slam your little dagger down right into it, burying it in, I don't know, some part that's vital. And it's like, Grimmel, you can tell that it's going down for the count. What do you do?
Because it technically counts as that. Alright, and,
If you want.
Go ahead and, oh, shoot. Add another 6 damage to that.
Okay, cool. That's. I mean, we're basically in the same position that we were, but I gotta see what Grimmel does.
The ground, right?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
I walk over. I take out my shiny rock. And I bash it in the brain. By
Awesome.
brain, I mean the head.
Yeah. Give me a quick to hit.
That is a 25
Oh my god.
to hit.
20. Okay.
I rolled an
Roll me
18 and I have
some-
a +7 attack bonus. So,
Yes, roll me some damage.
with my rock. 6.
That, oh my god. Yeah, you split its skull right open. Brains roll out. You just keep smashing and you just turn them to liquid.
Or is it Dan?
Very nice. That was magnificent.
Victory is ours!
And we still aren't done clearing out everything. I swear, we better be paid.
Well, you guys are getting a crap ton of treasure from, the rooms.
Yes. Well, yeah. Anything else in this room now that Ogre is dead?
No, he was just the guard that was guarding.
All right. Well, me try door.
All right, you find that the door opens. First going through to the east and then turning to the north. You find this is a very well made. You can tell it's an iron door. Like, this is an important one. It is securely latched in place. Someone wanted to keep whatever's here secured.
Well, this looks boring. Let's move on. I'm kidding.
We think maybe we not tackle this one just
There's
yet.
misplaced items that we can help replace.
Yes, but we be very wounded and we have no magic anymore. It would be really bad to be dead on first adventure.
Take that.
No, I still have to prove to my family that I'm the most evil one of them all. And I'm not going to do that by clearing out a single dungeon.
Actually,
Fighting potentially evil things.
Interesting.
Me not understand what you say.
That was a lot of static.
There was talk about stuff about and evil and how it's curious that evil go
Just-
and that sort
I
of
think. Yeah, your connection's starting to fail.
Badly.
It's really funny on our end, though.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
just-
the evil, bad, but now, you know, good. And
Yeah, we got like 1 syllable and 10 on that.
Most likely.
Okay.
but yes, I think arrest would be helpful.
Yes. Methinks.
Well,
What? So what?
I was gonna say, you made it through the guard. You're basically at this gate. You could investigate. You could do some other stuff.
All right, I shall investigate the gate. Get it?
Oh,
Investigate.
sorry, door. Yes.
Nah,
All right.
that's a 9.
You don't see anything particularly out of the ordinary with the door, but you do notice that as you're just kind of looking at it and thinking about it, this is probably the quietest place that you've been in this entire dungeon.
Hey, it's like the god talking to us and saying you should rest in heart. You guys have got
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
not-
methinks so too.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we arrest by iron door?
Oh, wait.
Does seem right, so yes.
I think he
There's
was
something
screaming about
irony,
something, I'm
but
not sure.
apparently I am losing
I don't know.
connectivity despite having a wired connection.
Well, now you clear as
But
clear
how
as bright
clear
day.
is a bright day? You have obviously
Pretty clear as long as no one.
you've obviously not
Critically
spent much
fumbles
time in
the
the
portal
dwarven
spell.
mines with all the smog.
There is no day in dwarven mines. I meant clear as bright sunny day with not a cloud in the sky.
Orcs like to tan.
You very literal
I'd
ferryman.
say it's a very good opportunity.
Oh, good lord.
Would you happen to be dad back home?
I
'Cause that was
do
very much
not
that
know.
joke.
I suppose I'd have to ask around.
Are you my child?
Am I a dad?
We never know.
Good lord.
All right, and thus the adventure comes to an end.
All right, so you guys are resting where the body is, that decaying corpse.
You mean the ogre?
Why, of course.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh,
All right, fair enough.
A horse, a horse, a horse.
All right,
a horse.
well, you guys can chill out, hang for a while, and yeah, you get your rest in. And I guess it's close enough. Why don't we just call it good there, and we will pick up right here next time.
Right now.
Well, actually did stuff for once. It never happens.
You guys did awesome. That battle was amazing.
As long as Poplight can find a corner to hide behind, he's happy. I'm really looking
Yeah,
forward to level 9 with
that
this
turned out-
character. So with the subclass
so?
that I'm going for, which is like the purely based on luck kind of class, one of the level 9 subtraits is quit when you're ahead, and he can teleport out of an area to anywhere within 120 feet, and anything within like a 30-foot radius has to do a dex check or suffer 4d10 force points of damage as he teleports away. So he just goes like, "Ah, crap," and then just like pop into out of
Jesus.
existence to somewhere nearby and just blast everything around him.
Well, that include
It did not
his members of his
specify
company?
no, so
Probably.
yes, I'm guessing yes.
Wow. Yeah, you do that a couple
Well, just
times, and you're not going to be very popular.
He's
with the
sneaky
rest of
enough
us.
and trying to go away anyway, so yeah, kind of could work out.
Maybe.
He just
Mhm.
send him in as the scout.
Well, there you
Well,
go.
as soon as we hit level
Yeah.
3, he gets to have some fun as
What is
well
what is
because he's a dice player, and which means with this subclass, I can roll a 1d6 and subtract the 1d6 from Ben's hit dice for trying to hit him.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but it
All
doesn't
right, that's
affect
pretty cool.
him like offensively. It's just defensively. So he doesn't get like any benefits from trying to attack. It's just more like, I can get away. And it's like that he's luckier than he is good.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. What were you gonna say, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say better lucky than good, right?
No, before you were saying something about like how this session went.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
I mean, yeah, we did better than against the ogre than I thought. I mean, it is kind of worrying, because being the low level of the characters that we are,
a few spell slots, and we're done. So I might have to just kind of hold that stuff in reserve for healing purposes, I think, in the beginning here.
Well, but also, remember creativity. The more creative you get, the more I like it. So if you start doing stuff like that, like calling particularly odd shots and stuff, I'm totally all about that.
Like
okay.
casting an earthquake on the ceiling.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I just thought, like, I can fly, and I've got this groundbreaking spell. Like, who's to say that I can't make the ceiling my ground?
Yeah, that was genius. I loved that so much. And like the response to getting smacked by the Morning Star was, just basically that whole thing where you guys like you hit the one leg, then the other leg, and you took him down, and he gets back up, and then you smack him to where he's totally on his back. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Well,
just
what I
worked out
really
great.
wanted to do was kick the javelin out from under him, but my attack bonuses are better with me using a weapon. So I guess I could have swung
cool.
at the javelin. That might have.
Yeah, swinging a weapon would work, but I think going for his body like you did was the best choice.
Oh, good.
Don't you remember the last time we attacked someone in the
Well, I mean,
head
'cause he was
and then
using
they
the
split it out
javelin.
into spiders and stuff? I think all
Was
those
it
might have been
spiders or
rats
rats?
buried in the body. Yeah, like Pop Light did a headshot and then they all exploded out. It's like,
Yeah,
"Yep, that
that
was
was bec-
not a good idea.
So then you start going for the knee.
Go for the rat shots, the body shots.
I had to do something the way that worked out with you going in and then doing that. It was just so ridiculous.
Right.
Because I had this whole bulbous creature figured out, and then he comes in and headshots, and I'm like, all right, well, fine. You're going to do that. We're going to go a step further with it.
Now it makes sense. Yeah, that works.
I can imagine
those darn nat 20s.
Pop Light Winkle just like
Yeah,
hovering over the
basically.
rats as they're trying to World War Z up to him, just like, oh, I'm over here now. Oh, now I'm over here. Catch me
Yeah,
if you can.
more or less.
I also like the duality right now where we
All right,
have
cool.
Poppy, who is just like convinced that our little Alkin is actually good, because even though it says all the time, "I am evil," it's like, oh, that's what all good people say.
I like the fact that Poplar Twinkle keeps trying to bring up these vague philosophical points, and it just goes right over the heads of everybody. So we just basically ignore him because we have no idea. We don't understand what he's saying anyway. So it is completely lost on us.
Poplar Winkle just thinks of Grimwell as like an emo, just like, no, I'm evil, like stay away from me. Just like
Well, because from his area of the Feywild, there is no concept of evil. It's just weird. So he's been corrupted a little bit by the world, but everything is good. That's why, when people leave their money just sitting on their hip, well, that's not a good place to keep it. It needs to be put somewhere safe. So he helps them out by putting it somewhere safe in his pockets.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Yeah, he's just very, very confused, and is okay being confused because he's right. Everyone else is wrong.
Everyone else is wrong.
But it's not
Such
their fault for
surety.
being wrong. They're just wrong, Can't blame them for being wrong.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
It's a shiny smashy rock.
my bird brain saw it and was like, oh, treasure.